Yeah, let me start executing the project. Okay. As highlighted before, just go to the DDL files. Okay, copy all and execute this. So I have creating a database called data warehouse. Okay, and then I'm creating three schemas. Okay, nothing but three layers. In the real time, we may use these layers as a database or schema. It's up to the client requirement. Okay. So here I'm using schema in the real-time scenario. Like this will be database, this will be views, or this will be materializer view. It's based on the client requirement. Okay.
పవన్ అన్ని ఒక ఫైల్లో పెడతారా అన్ని వన్ బై వన్?
ఆల్రెడీ ఉందండి.
ఓకే, ఉంది. ఓకే ఓకే. ఎందుకంటే అప్పుడు రేపు రన్ చేయాలా, రిఫ్రెష్
ఇక్కడ
చేయాలా?
ఇక్కడ మీకు డేటా సెట్స్ లో వచ్చేసప్పటికి ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏదైతే చూపిస్తున్నానో ఆ పీడిఎఫ్ ఫైల్ మొత్తం అంతా జిప్ చేసి ఒక దాంట్లో ఉంది. ఇది జిప్ చేసిన ఫైల్.
ఓకే ఓకే.
ఓకే. So actually, we will not follow Mendelian architecture in the Snowflake. Okay. So okay. Sorry. Yeah. So mid-layer architecture is for on-premises. Okay. Or how the things will be in the mid-layer architecture when it comes to this. Okay. This bronze layer is nothing but the data lake or data storage. Nothing but our S3. Okay. So this is nothing but S3. This is bronze. Okay. Now in the Snowflake, this is my Snowflake database. In my Snowflake database, I will create one PA stage. Okay. Okay. This is silver. Okay. So in the silver, we'll maintain complete historical data, complete data warehousing. Okay. So we'll maintain complete data warehousing. Okay. So whatever the data I'm getting these files, okay, I will maintain in this database. Okay. Because 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 here the storage cost is very cheap. So one TB I'll get it for $30 or $25 like that. So that is the reason whatever the data I'm getting, right, I will maintain in this layer. Okay, this we call it as PA stage. Okay, in the PA stage, we maintain complete history. Okay, whatever the data I'm getting, that will be stored here in the PA stage. Okay, and we have two more layers in the database. One is DW or DW and as well as DWH. Okay, this is nothing but gold layer. Okay, this is nothing but gold layer. Okay, so in these layers, what I do, I'll maintain current date data. I will maintain current date data, or I do data modeling. I do data modeling in this gold layer. Okay, what is data modeling? You know, right? So we have fact and we have the multiple dimension tables. So we have fact and multiple dimension table. So this we call it as star schema. This we call it as star schema. This is how most of the application will be designed when it comes to Snowflake. Okay, so the three layers are bronze. Okay, in the bronze layer is nothing but our data lake, nothing but our stages or S3 bucket or our GCS. Okay, so when it comes to silver layer, it is nothing but the complete historical data we use. Okay, so when it comes to on-premises, nothing but our Oracle, these applications, here storage is very cost. So storage is very costly. So that is the reason we get multiple, we'll get data from multiple databases. We use uh, ETL, ETL, okay, and we will transform and load it into the data warehouse. In the data warehouse, I will create three layers. In the data warehouse, maximum I get the clean data, okay, and then from here I will load into the gold layer, or we can call it as a data mart. This we call it as data mart. Okay, this is a data warehouse. Why? Because here storage is very costly. Here storage is very costly. That is the reason why I'll connect with multiple source systems. I will extract and then I will remove the errors and I will load the business data. From here, I will transform the data to data marts. Okay, so only active records or business related information will be stored. We don't have complete historical data or complete data. Whatever the data we are getting from source system, that is different from this, that is different in data warehouse. Why? I'm doing the transformations before loading into the data warehouse. But here, what we are doing, we are extracting, we are just extracting and loading into the we are just extracting and loading into the data warehouse. We are not doing any transformations here. We are not doing any transformations here. So we are just extracting and loading. Transformations will done. So transformations will be done by using procedures. Okay, by using how we are doing the transformation. Okay, how we are going to do the transformations? Either by using SQL or Python procedures, comma, DBT, comma, so by using some third-party tools. In the Snowflake, we have a PySpark as well. PySpark, comma. So we can create a VM, and inside the VM also I can create connectivity. I can write the scripts. So Python scripts. Okay. So this is how we do the transformations. So that is the difference between on-premises and a cloud. Okay. In the on-premises, I'll extract, transform, I'll remove all the duplicates or inactive data and load business ready data into the data warehouse. From here, whatever the data required for reporting, that we will store it in the data mart. But when it comes to cloud, whatever the data I'm getting it from multiple source systems, I will directly load into the PA stage. I will maintain complete historic data. Why? Here for me the storage is very cheap. So that is the reason whatever the data I'm getting from multiple source systems, I will store it here. Okay. And then I'll create multiple layers of to do the transformations. So whatever the ఇక్కడ మనకి రిపోర్ట్స్ కావాల్సిన డేటా ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో మల్టిపుల్ లేయర్స్కి ఆ డేటాని మల్టిపుల్స్ లేయర్కి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తాం. ఎందుకు కంప్లీట్ డేటాని ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే ఇక్కడ నాకు ప్రాసెసింగ్కి కాస్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఐ నీడ్ టు పే ఫర్ వేర్ హౌసింగ్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఐ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ లోడ్ ఇన్ టు ద staging area, PI area. So I will maintain complete historical records here. Then I will do whatever the business required, that data will be transformed to the multiple layers. Okay. So to do the transformations, I can use SQL or Python procedures, DBT, PySpark, and you can create a new VM virtual server and I can write my Python scripts. Clear? Any doubts regarding these two?
Yeah.
Chakra garu,
Yeah, fine.
okay. So coming back, I'm following this. Okay, I'm following not this one only, but so here I'm creating in place of bronze, I'm creating the tables. Okay. So let me create the tables. So I'm creating total 6 tables. Like why I have explained all these things, you can convert this project and you can practice on your own, okay, based on the real time. So as of now, I'm creating 6 tables. Okay. Now in the bronze layer, I'm created at the 6 tables. You can see. Uh, I don't require this anyway. I'm not storing any logs as of now. Fine. Okay, now the first step is done. I have created this bronze layer. Now I'll create this one in the AWS. So let me log in into my AWS. చక్ర గారు ఒకసారి లాగిన్ అవ్వండి AWS ది. I'm using your account. Okay. So as as mentioned, So what I'll do, I'll create two folders inside this bucket in batch 14 and Snowflake bucket. Okay, let me create folder. One is CRM, and I'll create another bucket called ERP. It's done. Uh, Let me go to ERP folder. Let me delete all the files first.
Sir, a quick question.
Yeah.
So we are dealing with a small amount of data now, right? Let's
Yes.
say if I have huge volume of data, 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte to process,
Okay.
right? In
Okay.
that scenario, do we have to consider anything?
Warehouse. So we need to larger the size of data, larger the warehouse we need to use. Okay, we need to raise a ticket to admin team to provide a new warehouse with extra large server. Okay, basically most of the companies will use the medium warehouses. You know, right? This is the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, we need
So
to use the larger or extra large warehouse for processing TBs of data.
that is we have to request, right? If
Yeah,
let's
we
say
need to. Yeah.
I have a designed an ETL pipeline
Okay.
where on a regular daily basis we get the file of let's say maybe less than 1 terabyte. Okay.
Okay.
And on a seasonal basis, let's say for some XYZ reasons, we have received a full file that has more than that's the size is more than 1 terabyte to process. Okay. And when 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 the resources are constrained to medium, right?
Mm,
Without having an admin involvement, does it goes automatically?
yeah, you can write a condition. Okay, like if like this, if the select this $1, $2, $3 from the file
Okay.
greater than this count, okay, or this count, or like we have some conditions to get the size of the file. Okay, if the size is greater than this, you can change the data warehouses by this one automatically. Like we have a
Okay.
syntax, we have a syntax use warehouse uh, warehouse name. Okay, so we can write in the if statement if this if the file of the size is this greater than this, then use the warehouse. Like that, we can switch the warehouses in the script itself.
ఓకే. బేసికలీ ఒక రెఫరెన్స్ ఇండికేషన్ లాగా తీసుకొని, ఆ రెఫరెన్స్ ఇండికేటర్ వాడుకొని స్విచ్
Yeah,
చేయొచ్చండి.
change and you can go with the based on the record size, or you can go with the size of the file as well.
ఓకే.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, done. So coming back. So let me upload the files in the ERP as well. Okay. So yep. So I have two folders, CRM and then ERP. Done. Done. Okay. So I have done this source setup and then bronze. I have created all the tables here. Bronze table, silver, and as well as gold. Okay. Here I got the data. It's a denormalization because I'm storing multiple data in multiple tables. When it comes to gold layer, I'm doing the normalization. denormalization, as well as I'm doing the data modeling. We have one fact table and the two dimension tables. Most of the times in the gold layer we use mostly the star schema. Okay, fine. Now let me create the procedure. And so as highlighted before, we'll not use any cursors, if else, for loop, all those things, because if we use those things, so those will do row by row processing, right? So row by row processing, we need we need more time to process the data. Nothing but this one computing cost will get increased. Just we simply use copy into or insert into, like that, simple commands for loading the data. Even though for larger the data, we use the same. Okay, Snowflake will optimize everything. We don't need to we don't need to define anything explicitly. Everything will be taken care by everything will be taken care by what we call Snowflake. So we don't need to write anything. Okay. So in the last class, I have created this AWS S3 init, right? So let me go to here. Let me configure this thing here. So list at the rate stage name. So let me see what are the files I have in this list. Super does not exist or not authorized. So where I have created this, let me use ETL test branch. Okay. ETL test dot branch. Okay. So I have the CRM and ERP folder in this stage. So let me configure this in the copy command. So copy into, okay, this is where I'm loading. Before loading, I'm doing the truncation. I'm loading into this, and where these files are available in this stage. Let me copy this and let me paste it here. Okay, and these are available in this CRM folder, right? So CRM. So first what I'll do, I'll replace everything at a time. So for replacing, Control H. So this is where I want to replace, and this is how it is there actually. Okay, here I have option to replace all. Okay, So now let me put the folders CRM slash. This is also CRM. Okay. This is ERP folder. This is ERP and final one ERP. Right. So let me create the procedure. I have created the procedure. How we can execute the procedure? By using keyword called call. Call procedure name. So let me execute this procedure. Does not exist. CSV ETL file format does not exist. Let me create this file format. So create or replace file format this. So let me create this in data warehousing and in branch. Okay, let me create this. Okay, now let me try again. Call procedure name. Okay, so it was executed successfully. Let me check whether the data is there or not. So let me write select star from this table. Okay. Oh, వస్తున్నా. Why? Let me execute this. Load failed. 180. Okay. We have these issues. So first error. Did it. We have this. So for this one, we need to. But here I have given the format right. Why this is the error coming? But here I have in the date format I have mentioned DDMMYY. Okay, we got all the files. This is correct. This is correct. So this is perfect. So what is the problem here? So file is also correct. Custom agent, same table, row parser, rows loaded, zero error limit, error seen. So but date format date is not a recognized date. 1971 10/06 is not recognized. Let me check the file. Let me go to downloads. Dataset. correct only. So it is trying to convert. It is trying to convert. Is not a recognized. It's not recognized. There is no error here. Why only for this? It is converting, but why it is not recognized? Snowflake. But same thing I have mentioned in the file format. So I added this file format in the stage itself. If you see here in the this one in the AWS storage integration, I already given the same. So while creating the file format only, if you see here in the file format, I have given the date format as ddmmyy only. So let me execute this. It's not about this. It's not about date format. But let me check. It's loaded now. But why? But why? I already given the same, right? In the file format only I have given the same. Trim spaces, true, date format, same. Let me recreate this file format. Okay. So again, let me create this stage again. File format, same file format. Okay. Let me view the files in the stage. Okay, I have correct only. Now, previous one. Okay, one thing I'll do, I'll remove this file format equal to this. Let me try with this directly. Okay, now let me try it again. Okay, I'll check this one later. Okay, except this table, all the other tables data is loading properly. Okay, so I have created a procedure in branch. Okay, just I'm truncating and loading into the table. So for other tables, you can see the data is loading properly. Only the last one it is throwing the error. I'll check the reason later. So start from this. You can see for all the tables the data was loaded properly except the last table. I'll check that one later class. Okay, so in the bronze layer I'm doing the truncate and loading. Okay, next when it comes to silver layer, what I'm doing, let me go to the files. In the silver layer I'm doing the data cleaning. What is mean by data cleaning? So removing the errors. Okay, mapping the values, next removing unwanted data. All these things we call it as data cleaning. So if you see the files, if you see the records in the file, so we have a lot of errors in the data. So if I go to that particular file, let me open the file. So as highlighted before, I have so many duplicate records in the file. Okay, and I have so many unwanted data. By mistake, I got some unwanted data. I want to remove this unwanted data. How I am removing this unwanted data? So by using this where row number equal to 1, which means in the row number we don't have the any IDs for this unwanted data. There are no IDs for this unwanted data. That is the reason I have mentioned row number equal to 1. Next, how I am removing the duplicates? By using row number. By using row number, I am removing the duplicates. Next, removing paddings, okay, for the names and maintaining proper case. Okay, I'm maintaining everything in the capital letter. Okay, this is nested functions we are using. Then, so I'm doing the data mapping. So wherever there is a, I'm converting into single. Wherever there is a, I'm converting into married. So like that, I do data cleaning for all the tables. Okay, let me copy this and execute. Okay, done. And the last one is gold layer. And the last one is in the gold layer. So in the gold layer, we do data modeling, which means we do denormalization. So in the denormalization, in the process of denormalization, what we do, we use joins or with class. Okay, you can use joins or with class. So we load data from multiple tables into this fact and dimension tables. So what I have done, I'm loading this 6 table data into these 3 tables, into the fact and dimension tables. Let me create this. Okay, so I have created this data. What we call sorry, I have created this procedure, gold layer procedure. Whenever I execute this procedure, okay, data will be loaded from silver to this. And here what I'm doing, so I'm loading only current date data. Okay, only like this is like incremental load. Okay, we are doing incremental load in the gold layer. Okay, so that's it. That's it about this. And coming to scheduling part, so I'm using Snowflake schedulers. Okay, so I have scheduled this job morning 2 o'clock, next day every day morning 2 o'clock, every day morning 2 o'clock, and remaining remaining task. Okay, so this will execute after a bronze job and this will execute after the silver job. Okay, so let me execute all these things. Okay, all the jobs are created. Let me go to the catalog and see about these particular jobs. So I have created this B21 data warehouse. Let me go to branch. In the branch, I have created this task. So let me open the graph. So you can see this is the DAC. Okay, in the DAC. So what I'm doing, I'm loading data from S3 to Snowflake, from bronze to, I'm doing data cleaning with the help of this procedure, and I'm loading into this gold layer for data modeling. Clear? Any doubts? So just practice it. Okay. So to do this one, first we need to create these things, what you call the file format, the storage integration, sorry, the file format, storage integrator, and we need to create a stage. So with these three objects only, we can create a connectivity between S3 to Snowflake. So for this one, you need to create file format, next storage integration, then stage, external stage. Clear, clear. Chakra garu. Kabir garu. Any doubts?
No. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి.
ఒకసారి గోత్రం అంటే రియల్ టైంలో రియల్ టైంకి వచ్చేసప్పటికి మనం మాక్సిమం చేసేది కూడా ఇవే ఉంటాయి. చాలా కంపెనీస్ కూడా సేమ్ ఇదే ప్రాసెస్
Okay.
ఫాలో అవుతున్నాయి.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. సో కాకపోతే ఏంటంటే మనకు మాక్సిమం స్నోఫ్లేక్ వచ్చేసప్పటికి జేసన్ ఫైల్స్ వస్తాయి. సో వీ నీడ్ టు డూ ద ఫ్లాటనింగ్, డేటా ఫ్లాటనింగ్ చేసి విల్ డూ ద లోడింగ్ అండ్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్స్ అనమాట.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. సో మనం దగ్గరలో ఒక వేరియంట్ అనే కాలంలోకి వచ్చిన డేటాని దగ్గరలో 70 కాలమ్స్ 80 కాలమ్స్ లోకి లోడ్ చేస్తాం.
ఓకే.
సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వీ డూ ఇన్ ద రియల్ టైమ్.
ఓకే.
దట్స్ ఇట్ అండి.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే.